Sports Talk Texas, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Texas time.
Second Rangers home run of the night. Parsons sack, fumble, it's loose.
I'd do anything known to man to get in a Super Bowl.
There we go. Sports Talk Texas. I'm going.
Y'all go ahead, bro. Sports Talk Texas is like the afternoon aftermath edition of, my season's over, obviously, and we're going to talk about, a lot of things, the playoffs, and what happened this last week, and what could happen. So, let me get everybody set up, let them know who's rocking, and y'all can continue on. I can jump in a minute, man.
Yeah, as even though Lamar Jackson did put his team behind the eight ball, he did put him in position to win the game. You agree or you disagree with that?
In the end,
Okay, hold on. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay. Lamar had two costly fumbles, two turnovers. You agree with that?
Yep.
Mark Andrews, one of the most reliable tight ends in the game, hasn't dropped a pass since 2017. If a guy
had two drops during the season.
No. The stat was 220. Look how you know it.
All right, so we talk about just the stat line. Let's talk about the actual game play. Lamar Jackson was inaccurate most of the game.
Oh, it's official.
What's that, brother?
Aaron Glenn.
He who?
Yes.
Yeah. They said they wouldn't let him leave New York. They said they wouldn't let him leave New York out of contract. Yesterday.
Dang.
It wasn't playing.
I just got the
Was Dallas to be that aggressive? But that's a whole nother topic.
We
can get to that. We can get to Dallas not being aggressive. We gonna go back to Lamar Jackson.
All right, let's go.
This dude in the regular season.
Hold on. Let me finish. So Mark Andrews dropped. He had two fumbles. Two fumbles. No, he had two errors. The fumble and then the incomplete pass.
Yeah.
But it's not Lamar's fault 100% that he didn't win the game. Even though
not 100%.
Even though he put behind the eight ball. Even though he put him in position to win. But because he's the quarterback, he's gonna get the E.
All right, so let's go to his first half.
Trash.
How many touchdowns did he score in the first half?
Zero.
How many opportunities did he have?
Oh, a bunch of them.
One of them.
Let's set up field goals.
Set up the field goal. A lot of that on him. 2-point conversion in the first half. What did he do on? What was that ball play?
It wasn't perfect. Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
It was horrible. If we go back to that,
Did it touch the receiver's hand?
That's my thing.
okay. But why was that ball so low and away? When there was nobody on his inside.
Did it touch the receiver's hand?
If it touches your hand, you gotta catch
It was
it.
catchable. It was catchable.
So let's you have to end anything about Lamar right there. It was a catchable ball.
Okay, but regular season would that ball been in a different place?
In preseason, it probably would have been perfect.
So regular season too. Lamar Jackson is the regular season king.
Man,
Playoffs is Dak Prescott.
you took the
I don't think
MVP,
so.
the two-time MVP, and you reduced him to a guy who is.
Okay, what's Lamar's playoff record?
I do believe they have the same record.
2-5. Dak is 2-5.
Yeah.
Dak in the playoffs does not produce first half of any game.
Oh,
Lamar Jackson in the playoffs did not produce in the
So
first
you're
half.
saying he played like that. You're not calling him Dak. He just played like
He played exactly like that. Like you could have put Dak in a Lamar Jackson jersey and probably got the exact same result.
Damn, let me try to transpose that in my brain.
Yeah.
Dak in Baltimore.
Can Dak do in Baltimore with Lamar doing in Baltimore? Can he do that?
Well, in Dallas, he went 12-4 3 seasons in a row and went first round out of the playoffs each year.
So that's a yes from your perspective.
I mean, look at what Lamar's done the past 3 seasons during the regular season, and then look what he did in the playoffs.
Can I ask you something? I have a couple Cowboys fans that are very passionate about discrediting or bringing
down Lamar to Dak's level. Why do y'all compare? Why is that comparison always whenever Lamar loses that y'all want to talk about that? What is it that y'all deem unfair for Dak?
Oh, it's not that it's unfair. First of all, I look at them head to head because for one, the playoff records are identical, and Lamar doesn't get nearly the heat that Dak Prescott gets.
Y'all think so?
Well, first of all, if he doesn't, listen to this. I'm going to put the devil's advocate. If he doesn't get the same heat, it's because Baltimore is not known as America's team.
We're not talking about America's team. We're talking about quarterback versus quarterback.
No. He's on America's court. He's unquote America's team. So the heat don't be there because the spotlight is there. The spotlight is never on Baltimore like it is on Dallas. Would you give me that?
Well, if you got an MVP, two-time MVP quarterback, the spotlight should be there.
It should, but it's not. So the standard, in other words, the standard for playing for the Cowboys is up here, and the standard for Baltimore is just the
But
standard.
that's all media driven. We talking about between the white lines.
I know.
We talking about between the white lines.
Between the white lines.
Between the white lines.
Who gets the most criticism, right?
That gets absolutely murdered. And some of it he deserves.
By y'all too.
I mean, you heard me just say some of it he deserves.
Yeah.
So
He's a regular season killer as well.
What up, Larry? Tell Courtney finish cutting that guy because he don't know what the hell he's talking about. he bringing down the damn quality of the stream.
What?
We can get into numbers if y'all want to.
Put Larry on speaker.
We can get into numbers if y'all want to. Y'all go back and
Speaker, Larry.
listen. Go back and look at the MVP season when Dak finished second, Lamar Jackson finished first. It's almost identical. What was the record? Regular season records was almost identical. What was the playoff result? It was identical.
He's on the phone. Hold on. Let's see what he say. What you say, Larry?
Well, I would counter that by saying looking at the coaching Dak had and looking at the coaching Lamar had. I agree with you. 1,000%. Dak's never had a coach Harbaugh's level.
I agree with that.
Not with Mike McCarthy as coach. Okay, Larry, hold on, Larry, let me ask you. You really think Mike McCarthy would know how to coach Lamar Jackson?
Mike McCarthy.
No, you said if we made the switch, Mike McCarthy was the coach the last 5 years. Well, that's what I'm saying. You put a whole different scenario out there. If we just talk about a swap for swap, McCarthy as a coach.
What he's saying is this: McCarthy didn't come with that.
No, but McCarthy's been there with that the last 5 years.
Yeah, but he didn't come with that. So he never gets to have to come with coach because the coach before him is successful with Lamar. That's why he's saying it happened.
You think Jason Garrett would have been successful with Lamar?
So. Oh, for sure.
I know, but again, we going back to make it even worse. We talking about the same Jason Garrett that the Giants let go after 4 games.
Hold on, bro. I just threw something in there. Y'all go ahead. What you say?
We talking about Jerry Jones making that decision. Jerry Jones would have hired Kellen Moore for that role or something, and we would have had the same type of problem.
Hold on, fella. Look, hold on. Listen, Larry. I know you were at work and the man got you fired up and all that, but you gonna have to type something, bro. Oh, you typing? Let me go over there and look, man. All right, brother. That boy go. Yeah, that's Larry, man, representing Carolina Panthers, man. If you ain't met him, Keenan, you're gonna bring the fault, man.
I like it.
Yeah, you haven't met Larry, have you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's the Frisco Stephen A.
Adam Shepard.
Adam Shepard.
Now, Larry did bring up a point.
What's that point you're talking about?
Dallas has some good weapons.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson doesn't have receivers like that. Right. Lamar Jackson has a weapon in Derrick Henry. that's perfectly suited for that offense and the way they play ball.
Well, he's right. He has been commenting. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all, for not seeing your comments, Larry. My bad. Let me put your comments up there. He said I'm a Dak fan, but Lamar is way better. Let me see.
Now I don't disagree with Larry. Lamar is way better, but when it comes to playoffs, they are the same.
Dak has
The
Zeke
record.
in prime.
The record dictates that they're the same because they both are through 5.
Their performance is usually the same.
You know, but
If Mark Andrews catches that pass, we had, like I said earlier, we having a completely different conversation.
But that's the same thing. We're talking about
You're not-
second half
talking about
Lamar
stats.
Jackson.
When you just look at stats, raw stats, and you don't have context to a game, if you didn't watch it, we all watch it. I'm not saying
Yeah, yeah.
you didn't. But if you just say, well, he's this and he's that, he's 2 and 5, just like him. Well, then what about such and such? And what about this player?
You
What
need
about
context.
did this person have this many yard passing? What did they really do? You see what I'm saying? So, in
What if
this
you want
game
more
here-
context around it?
well,
Dak Prescott consistently puts his team behind the 8 ball in the first half of many playoffs. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh, no, hold on. Stop it right there. 2 years ago, when the Cowboys played the Green Bay Packers, it wasn't Dak that put the Cowboys behind the 8 ball. It was the Cowboys defense that put the Cowboys behind the 8 ball because they gave up 28 unanswered points.
I agree with that. How much did he score?
And they had to resort to throwing the ball.
But how much did he score?
You know, Dak's not throw. When Dak throws over 40 passing games, Cowboys always lose.
Can I ask you a question, King?
Mm-hmm.
The division argument, right? Whose division is better in their careers? Who would you say has the best?
That's a good question. For a few years, the NFC East was the NFC beast. Like you had 3 of the 4 teams in the playoffs.
Okay.
Even this year, I mean, the quality of the conference speaks for itself. You got 2 teams in the NFC Championship.
Yeah.
I give it that.
And like I said earlier, Keenan always got to bring the Cowboys. He just got to do that.
Yeah.
And I like the way, I know why he does that, because he wants his team to be relevant and, in a time where irrelevant. But
I just want us to win a playoff game.
I'm
tired of making the playoffs and not winning.
But Keenan, you've been here. Like every time you come, you
yeah, he's consistent.
and he
He's
consistent.
consistent.
So look, listen. Larry said this. He said it's way harder to win in the AFC. Look at the history of the champions in the last 20 years. AFC has 80%. So I'm willing to bet all the good quarterbacks in the AFC would love to be on an NFC or NFC team.
I mean, I give them that. And part of that is you had 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history in the AFC over the past 10 years.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. And if you look at all those Super Bowls that were won,
See,
who won them?
that's 9 between them two.
That's what I'm saying. Who won them all?
'Cause
Nobody else in the AFC won one.
Eight.
Hold on, I got another comment from Mr. Will Briscoe. We good, though. Will Briscoe, I see you. Appreciate you tuning in. Will Briscoe say he threw 2 picks in the first half, too. I think he's talking about Lamar.
He put his team behind the 8 ball in the first half.
Yeah, but he also put him in a position to win the game in spite of being behind the 8 ball. Dak didn't do that.
Yeah, what's Dak's moment? Tell me a Dak moment where Dak
Stepped up. Yeah.
In the playoffs, never.
Never.
Not in the playoffs.
All right, give me a regular season game. Against Philly or something?
He's had some clutch moments against Philly. He's had some against the Giants. I mean, he's had some clutch divisional moments.
So that's my thing. When y'all be talking about that, there's nothing.
Same frame regular season.
See, everything's regular with that. Regular. There's no moment where you have like, man, that. Hey, remember we can talk about moments where these other quarterbacks were in the clutch and they made something happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it's not fair to have Dak, criticized as he is because of the fact that he's supposed to be what you're saying he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be like Lamar. He's not like Lamar. You know
Not
what I'm
like Lamar, but he's supposed to.
I mean, being paid the money he's being paid.
Yeah,
mean,
he paid the money
yeah.
that's been paid. He's supposed to at least look like he's halfway worth it.
But y'all know that's a mistake too. But that's market value. I'm not knocking the money. I never do that.
But the only reason I even compare the two is their playoff performance.
Yeah.
Both of them have had great regular seasons.
Are you comparing player performance or are you comparing player performance record?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard you, Will.
Okay.
We got you, Will. Hold on, Larry got some more comments for you. He say so when comparing Lamar to Dak, what they would do on opposite teams, that plays a part. Lamar was cooking the NFC, two-time champ, MVP right now. Putting your team behind the 8 ball just to get back, only the 8 ball left just for Andrews to scratch.
Wait, Larry.
To me, Andrews did. I mean,
Bro,
big part.
he catches the ball. We have a different conversation.
Andrews got to own.
Man, you gotta own that, man. Why would
You got to own.
you played hero ball on the punch out right there in the middle of the field, right? That's hero ball. You shouldn't have been trying to do like you know, me in 6th grade scoring my 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And then on the last one, Lamar looked at me, baby, this just like we did in preseason, fam. You ready? I got you. Man, and we all saw.
Tell him what you told me earlier about the placement of the ball.
Oh, that ball placement was horrible.
Stop it. It caught his hand. It touched his hand.
They touched his hand. That ball placement.
No, it didn't just touch his hand.
It was
bro.
in his
Lamar
hand.
Jackson
It
in
touched
the only
all
in the post-game interview.
You're gonna do that as a leader, bro. We're not gonna go there, bro.
And everybody in the stadium saw the ball was blown away.
The ball
and
was
there was
here.
nobody on the inside him.
Bread basket, bro. Look, like this.
Yeah, he
It was nothing else. You gotta look. All this
Yeah.
touchdown, all this.
It wasn't a bad pass.
That was not a bad pass.
You cannot do
He put
that.
that ball where it needed to be at.
He put it where he can only he can catch it.
Why? There was no defender on his inside hip, so why was it blowing away?
Because he was going low and away. He was going away like this in snow. He was already
Because the ball
slipping.
was short.
Oh my goodness. So Woo.
Now,
This is
Andrew
what I be
did
talking about
touch
to
it.
Dallas fans. That's hating, bro.
Andrew did touch it.
He
He should have caught it.
He corralled it. He caressed
He
it.
should have
He
caught
thought about what he
it.
wanted to do
I
next.
agree with you. He should have caught it.
So why you blaming Lamar?
Why are you bringing Lamar?
There was another bad placement throw
No.
that he had been throwing all game.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Half his plays was off that game. I'm not letting Lamar off the hook for that horrible performance.
Come on,
You out of control now, Keith.
No, listen, you got to call a spade a spade.
But you way off. You way
He
left
had a
field.
horrible performance. He had a good second half.
He had so you know he was off to a slow start. That's five picks. Yes, that's a horrible performance.
That's not doing anything as to what you.
That's putting your team behind the eight ball.
That's putting your
Yeah.
team behind the 8 ball, never giving them a chance to get back in the game. That was a horrible performance. And hold on, before anybody says anything, I'm not blaming golf completely because you already know I've been on Ben Johnson, I was on Aaron Glenn about that 4th and 2,
yeah.
12 men on the field, delay again. It's all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that when we talk about horrible performances, Lamar didn't put up a horrible performance, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just did.
I think that the expectation for Lamar is the same as that. Because hold on. Because he is a 2-time MVP, if not more, if not more. It's because he's a 2-time MVP, he's expected to rise to the occasion in game situations like that.
And don't forget, bro, he's a black running quarterback.
Yeah, that too.
He's got that on his whole career.
Yeah.
So all this stuff you talking about,
Yeah.
but that's pressure too.
That's
and this other pressure that he ain't even supposed to be.
we always want to go to the fact that he's a black running quarterback, but if we look at his evolution this season, he was a better passer during the regular season than he's ever been.
You know
He
why?
put up more passing touchdowns than he ever has. He put up less rushing yards and less rushing
You
touchdowns.
know why? You know
So
why?
he still put up a lot.
So the evolution as a passer is there. He is an elite passer. We cannot say that he is just a running quarterback.
You can't
No, I
say,
agree.
and you can't say that Dak is a leading passer. Can't agree with that.
I didn't say he's a
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I can't say elite.
Okay, so don't even make the comparison.
I can say-
to that.
And the reason I make the comparison to Dak,
What's the record?
regular season Dak is a killer. Postseason Dak, you might as well just phone it in.
regular season Dak is a killer. Postseason Dak, you might as well fold it in.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Regular season Dak against the bottom of the barrel teams is a killer. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
part.
we forgot about that part.
Yeah. That's when he get his MVP candidacy going. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, outside of this season, 12-win seasons in a row. 12-4.
That's nice.
You can't say it was all bottom of the barrel team.
Oh, that's just, yeah.
Larry?
No. Larry had said something earlier.
Oh, okay.
scratch that, tape off. That's a little crispy little edge up. You about to sparkle up on there. Let me get a little camera work for y'all, man. I'll let y'all know I produce sometime too, man.
All right, Dre, how you feeling about losing the OC and the DC?
I feel I'm pissed off. Nah, I knew it was gonna happen. Even if you just wanted to try to get as much out of them as you can before they go. But Ben Johnson going to the Bears is what pisses me off.
Yeah, in the division.
Oh, in the division.
In the division. You go to the Bears, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the Bears, first of all. And I don't mean that in a violent way. I mean in a way of like, cause I got homeboys that Bears, and I don't have a problem with the Bears like that. I like the city of Chicago and everything.
We talking football.
We talking football. Yeah. That's tough. But Aaron Glenn going, at least he went over to the AFC, and I think he's getting that head coaching position. So I'm happy for him.
Jets?
Yeah, I'm happy for him on that. So,
I was hoping he was going to be a candidate for Dallas.
Yeah. One thing about
y'all don't. It's another thing. Y'all know what y'all need, and y'all not aggressive. Y'all not aggressive anymore. Yeah, they're looking at Kellen Moore now.
They looked at everybody.
Now y'all want him back after y'all say he wasn't shit. You got rid of him, fired him. He's out.
Yeah, that shows you the dysfunction of Dallas Cowboys football right there.
Yeah. Y'all don't even know who y'all. They said I saw an article. It said that Jerry Jones is ahead of everybody else. He's a step ahead. Like, if you a step ahead, why you can't? You were behind with McCarthy. You knew you didn't want McCarthy. You had nobody lined up. You know what I mean? You're calling, reaching out now, trying to see who's interested. Troy Aikman is saying that it's a terrible job to have because of Jerry Jones. What do you?
And the Hall of Famer, Troy Aikman is saying that.
Yeah, I don't like Jerry Jones. You got 25 free agents or something like that. You got cap issues, which is going to make it tight to bring in additional talent.
We got some Eagles Fly folks on here, man.
Who is that?
Shout out to Wayman. Wayman Morgan, one of my homeboy barbers, man.
Shout out, Big Dog. Bird Gang.
Yeah, he from Dallas, but he an old Eagles fan. Fly. And then we got Larry right there. He said, tell him to come to the podcast tomorrow. You. You're going to be a little L, bro.
Oh, that's even closer.
Yeah, we're going to be at the mainland. Motherland. But yeah, man, the disappointment is big. It's real. Now we gotta sit back and see who's gonna replace him, and we're gonna see.
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
Because we lost Shane Steichen after that Super Bowl run, and it took us a year to recover. Because who we had last year,
y'all lost to Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, it was, man. We had the same team, with the exception of Saquon, had the same team, and we were trash, bro. We were 28th in defense last year. Now we're number one.
That's great. Yeah.
That says a lot. But then we got Saquon, and we got Kellen Moore.
Saquon helps everything. He makes your passing game better. He makes your defense better.
Well, continuity of
And he dropped the pass at the beginning of the year too, in the flat. Yeah. That's why we lost to Atlanta.
So yeah,
the same pass Mark Andrews dropped.
But you see, the difference is he ain't do it when y'all got a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Well, he did it.
He did it first game of the season when he just got there. Don't nobody remember that but Eagles fans right now.
I mean, shit, we remember it all.
Yeah, all we talking about is that damn
Robert Saleh.
Oh, what about Robert Saleh? People.
Oh, he said Robert Saleh.
What?
Robert Saleh.
No,
I love Robert Saleh.
He said in Detroit. Larry said that'd be good in Detroit.
Oh, in DC?
I wouldn't mind.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I think as a DC. Yeah. Mike McCarthy.
So do you think Deion is gonna be the coach?
No Mike McCarthy, bro. No Mike McCarthy. No Green Bay Packer needs to be over there, bro. No Mike.
I don't think Deion is going to Dallas. I would love it.
Why would you love it? I'm curious.
Because Dallas needs a vision for the team. We have no culture. We have no vision for the team. We have no toughness.
Y'all have no culture, bro.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
They gonna think you're not a Dallas fan. They gonna think you're not a Dallas fan talking like that, bro.
I mean, they can think that all they want. I love my Cowboys. Think about it. You look at every other team that's had some winning ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hell, let's look at Detroit.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell had the worst record in NFL history. They turned it around in a couple of years. He went 0-16, didn't he?
His first year, he won 3 games.
No, I didn't say first year.
He never went 0-16.
Okay.
I don't think he was on that team.
He wasn't on that team, okay.
Yeah.
But either way, they didn't went from the bottom of the barrel to a perennial Super Bowl contender. And the culture in Detroit is so good. The town and everybody else rallies around, for sure.
That used to be how they did things here.
Dallas, all we care about is just getting rid of the coach and making some tickets. Selling some tickets, that's it.
What do the fans want, man?
Shit, we don't know what we want. Shit.
What do you want as a fan?
Shit, to win more than the regular season?
Oh, that's a given, but how you gonna get there?
Good question.
No, I want to know.
We don't keep our internal coaches. Like, if you look at the coaches that come through the Dallas coaching tree, they go somewhere else and they win. We never keep our own internal talent. I mean, you can go back to even Sean Payton, quarterback coach of the Dallas Cowboys, goes to the Saints, wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We had Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore goes NFC Championship.
No. He went to San Diego first. Let's not do that. I'm not San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers.
I mean, but damn, he is in the get to y'all in the NFC Championship, man. And he's been
And he was basically raised in Dallas. He went from Dallas backup quarterback to quarterback coach to offensive coordinator.
Yeah, when he came from Detroit, we shot him out there, like we do most of the talent that comes from them. They train with us and then go win the Super Bowl somewhere else.
We had DQ for some years. Let him go. What's he do? Takes a rookie quarterback.
I thought he was going to be Dallas' next coach.
He should have.
He should have been.
He should have been last. He should have been coaching this year. That's why he gone. He was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Ben Johnson. I'm gone. Be gone.
And then, I'm gonna tell y'all, we gonna end up doing the same thing with Al Harris.
The used to be cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's what defensive back coach? What is he?
Yeah, defensive back coach and assistant head coach.
Really?
What
would you like him to be, bro?
Shit, I'd love for him to have a shot at the head coaching position.
Al Harris.
Yeah, you think you're ready?
Listen, we got to go younger. We can't keep bringing in these older coaches that don't understand the game and players today.
Yeah,
retread. Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like, if you look at Dallas, what's the identity? Is it an offensive team? Is it a defensive team?
They don't have one.
Exactly.
They haven't had one.
So we got to pick at least one side of the ball to be able to establish ourselves on.
They're not a passing team. You're not in. I don't know what you're talking
Definitely not a running
Not a
team.
running team.
Definitely not that. Yeah.
How many Pro Bowlers you guys not Pro? Yeah, how many people you sent to the Pro Bowl?
Who?
Dallas.
What, this year?
Yeah.
Michael.
I'm pondering.
I love your reaction.
No, for real. Like, why would anybody be going for the Pro Bowl from them this year?
Well,
Yeah.
Based upon just their name? Like,
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's popularity.
It's not popularity.
It's popularity. It's not
So
performance.
maybe CD Lamb. Y'all might get CD Lamb in there.
I doubt that because we shut them down earlier in the season.
So when
I think they got 4 or 5 players in the in the Pro Bowl. I think. Don't quote me on that.
No, that's crazy. I didn't know that's what they came out.
Tyler Smith, I know he's going to Pro Bowl.
Yeah, Tyler Smith
Yeah.
is there.
I know he's going.
Okay. Michael, you gonna want to be a podcaster? Yeah. Right here. I need to see this, but
Your face tells it all. Leave all keep.
because I mean, you know, I be on Michael's head, so they think I'm a hater, but I don't feel that. emergency roster for okay. Their defense. There. Oh, Turpin.
Okay, that makes sense.
Trevor made it.
Turpin on special teams.
Yeah, he was like one of the league return men in the league. So.
Yeah. Other than that, fuck no.
That's it. Trevor, it was.
That's it.
That's it.
Now remember, we gave up a ton of points, so he got a lot of kickoffs.
Let me look to make sure they got anybody picking up garbage on the field or anything like no Pro Bowl pickup or either. So, nah, man.
So Tom Smith didn't make it.
Nah. Oh shit! None of them dudes deserve that, man.
I thought they had like 3 or 4 of people on that. I thought CD made it for sure.
One more time, bro.
CD not on that?
Nah.
That's Marseille Brown, bro. Offense is Zay Daniels, Demir Gibbs, Ham from the Vikings, Brown, St. Brown, George Kittle, Sewell, another line. Man, damn, all the offensive line is lying. 3 of them.
That's what I was looking at.
That's
That's what I was looking at. The Lions. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah. That's that's what I was looking at. My bad.
Safety made it. Aline McNeil. Yeah. A lot of Vikings and stuff. Yeah. That's great.
All right, with Dre, since neither one of our teams is in the playoffs, we can talk the draft right now.
You can talk.
What's going to happen to number 1?
At number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the Tennessee?
Yep.
Who they got over there at quarterback?
Nobody.
Will Levis still? Yeah. Oh, wow. Are they a quarterback? Do they have
Nope.
to
They're not a quarterback.
Quarterback though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
They're gonna take. They're gonna take Shador.
I think it's Cam Ward. Cam Ward?
Okay.
You think he fits that culture better than Shador?
I think he's a better quarterback.
You think he's a better
I
quarterback?
said what I said with my chest wide open, bro. He's a better quarterback than Shador.
More accurate, I would say that.
I would say Shador is more accurate, but Cam is just more of a threat all around.
He said Jerry Jones made the Pro Bowl for the Cowboys, most post-game interviews in the league by a GM.
They didn't even argue with that one.
Okay, so who do they go with? You gotta get a quarterback, man. Who's the running back? Pollard still?
Yep.
What's their skill position looking like? That's really it, man.
This ain't one of those where you got a receiver that could go number 1.
Right. Well, I was asking about the talent because, maybe you would need to go at another position to help Levis.
Like a Travis Hunter?
Yeah, something like that.
Wide receiver?
Somebody who's dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Travis Hunter going in the top 5, top 3, top 2.
I say top 2 to 3.
Okay. Is he, I don't know if we talked about it. Is he playing both sides of the ball exclusively?
No.
Depends on where he goes.
I don't see it.
Depends on where he goes.
It would shock me if he did.
Like if he goes to New England,
Uh-huh.
you gotta put him on both sides of the ball.
He's a coach. He'll do something.
Him and Christian Gonzalez on the other side. That'd be a dynamic duo back there at corner.
Right.
Then slide him in as your second receiver. He ain't gotta play
All
every
the time.
down, but
Yeah.
give him 25 snaps a game on offense.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see what we got over there. I see some comments.
Well, my eyebrows shit.
Okay, he said he thinks Travis will be the number 1 overall pick.
Who's it at?
I can see that too.
There.
Yeah, I can see that too. But quarterbacks always get pushed
Deion
up the
said
board.
he's so they asked Deion, does he have any say so in where his son goes? And he said he understands the structure of the league. He's not going to put his son in a position to fail.
Yeah.
So for him to go to Tennessee would be just that. So I don't see him going to Tennessee.
So this is what we didn't say on that. We said number 1 pick. That don't necessarily mean he's going to Tennessee.
Could be a trade.
You could have New York try to move up in front of Cleveland.
But is New York, well, with him and neighbors, yeah, I see that. Should do a neighbors, yeah. Or what does the Raiders have at wide receiver?
They don't. They got a nice tight end.
I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of time to talk with us for a minute. Appreciate you kicking it with us on Sports Talk Texas. Y'all hit us up, man. Anytime you see us pop up.
Hey, we ain't done yet. We ain't talking about the Eagles yet. We ain't done yet.
Yeah, we done. We done. They've been looking at the damn Eagles for the past hour.
It hurts every time I come in here. I gotta go home and shower in boiling water.
Man, stop that. He said, I got a shot.